But for every bad bitch that y'all are Apple paying, Zelling, Cash Apping, and buying little purses and bags for and sending flowers and trying to like woo, for every bad bitch and every dime you spend, there is a man that is fucking her and blowing her back out and getting some
We already knew this stuff. we already know this, bro. Come on, man.
Damn. Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
This girl on here talking about, I hate to be a man, because what you mean I just bought you 2 drinks and now you trying to walk away from me? Then another girl in the comments talking about some because now I'm finna follow you around. But no, that's literally how they be, because imagine you buy a girl and her friends some shots thinking they finna come kick you with you. You look up there in somebody else's section like, damn, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Or just don't fucking go to the club.
You know, she's right. Stop buying these girls drinks. A lot of men are doing this in hopes they're going to get lucky, in hopes a girl's going to give them more attention and pay attention to.
Can't like the law of attraction play a role in this, right? Because when you go to the club, you're going to somewhere else to, instead of attracting people to you, you're going to them, I guess. You're going to where they are. You're already going to an existing situation or an existing environment in hopes that you could get something from it. Versus like having them come to you. Now you're the one that's attracted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
In the club. That's why I don't even do clubs. A lot of men are not even going to clubs for this reason. And on top of that, don't buy her girlfriends nothing. Why are you buying her girlfriend stuff? Like, imagine the fool you are to buy her a drink, her friends a drink, and then they leave you and go hang out with some other dudes. Yeah. Goofy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
Here are 5 ways on how to keep your nigga. Coming in at number 1, brain. You gotta give that daily brain, you know? Every time a man, like, busts it.
Bro, she just sound young as shit.
It's like a whole restart button. They just need that little push, you know? It's good to give that good daily brain as a way of saying thank you so much. I love you for everything you do for me. Thank you for making me happy. Here's a little gift. Number 2, this is for early stages. You really do gotta act nonchalant one day. Then you gotta be chill on one day. You have to really be on and off because you really don't want to do too much, but you don't really want to do too little. You gotta come in and out. If you do too much, they will get bored, and then if you don't do enough, they're gonna think you don't want them. Play their games, okay? They do that shit to us girls, so bitch, we gotta do that shit back.
No, bruh. Dudes is not out here playing games, bruh. The dudes that are, anytime a dude is playing games, it's because they know the girl is playing games, which is why as a man you shouldn't entertain the dumb shit, bro. Girls are the ones that like to play games. They like to manipulate. They like to gaslight. They like to be hot and cold. She just said it herself, bro. Be hot one day and cold the next day, right? The only reason the dude would do that because we have to. Because if we're too consistent, y'all will get bored and y'all don't want to fuck with us no more, bro.
Girl, okay, lock in. Number 3, we gotta spoil them too. Doesn't matter if it's cooking them a nice meal, picking them up from like work, or paying for gas, paying for dates sometimes, you know, making a cute little basket, spoiling them, taking them on a fucking shopping spree. Yes, a man is supposed to do all of that shit, but if you do that shit like once every other like 3 months, you'll be fine, girl. They gotta do all that shit to us like every fucking
Once every 3 months? Spoil your man once in a while. Girl, you might not make it 3 months, okay? You might not make it 3 months. Now, it's funny to me because, look, she said a lot, but the only thing we agree upon is rule number 1, daily brain. The only thing men and women agree upon is sex. Can you imagine that? That's the only thing we agree upon. She wants to play games with you, mix signals, spoil you.
I want to ask a girl this question so bad in one of my interviews. Whenever I finally get a girl that don't have this, when she's not too shy to be on camera, right? I want to ask her, would women want to date men that didn't want anything from them? Would women date men that didn't want sex? They didn't want a relationship. They didn't want nothing. They want that. Now, this is a hypothetical question because everybody wants something. But just for the sake of conversation, will women want to date men that did not want anything from them? That's what I want to know.
Once in every blue moon, it surprises me, right? It surprises me. All the things we don't agree upon, men and women, all the things. Think about all the things we don't agree upon, whether it's politics, this, that, or the other. At least women agree upon sex. There's no argument, right? A girl, she might not cook for you, she might not clean your place, she might not do none of that stuff, but she'll give you brain, right? She'll fuck. And that's how degenerate our society is right now, all right? Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, I wonder what this girl looks like. So I did you the favor, I went to her profile, and now I'm giving you a show. This is her. An attractive girl at that, but she thinks like most women. And that is, you know what I'm saying? Sex is important. Be difficult to men. Don't follow them. Don't spoil them, right? But at least have sex with them. That's the least they will.
I mean, she cute. She cute, but it seemed like, I don't know, bruh. Like, I fuck with her, but it seemed like she'll get old real quick. Something about her just like, I don't know. She don't seem like nothing to trip about. I could be wrong, though.
That's the least they will do. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
Ladies, listen, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But I've had 2 shots of Reposado and a martini. And fellas, listen. For every bad bitch, okay? For every 8, 9, or 10. And I'm not saying I'm not an 8, 9, or 10. I'm just saying aesthetically on Instagram, I'm probably not an 8, 9, or 10. I am a 10. If you know me, you know me, bitch. I'm a 10. But listen, I'm not an 8 or 9 or 10, probably aesthetically on your radar, okay? Okay. But for every bad bitch that y'all are Apple paying, Zelling, Cash Apping, and buying little purses and bags for and sending flowers and trying to like woo, for every bad bitch and every dime you spend, there is a man that is fucking her and blowing her back out and getting some
We already knew this, though. we already know this, bro. Come on, man.
amazing head for free. She's not getting nothing from that nigga. Nothing. He's barely responding. He doesn't even like her. But you know why? There's a rule for you and a rule for him. And while you're over there simping, she's over there getting fucked and popped off by the nigga that don't like her. She's probably even sending cash apps to him. Oh, it's Monday, get your hair cut. Trying to separate herself from the other baddies. But really, she's doing it for reels and content. Yes, what my Leo say, I'm doing this shit for reels and this bitch doing this shit for reels. Yeah, she's doing it for reels and content because the double R sign and the little horse in the back of the car where she can move her head in the logo and show that as long as she can get some good content out the nigga, she wants to smash. And
He ain't got to do all that. She will do that with Pookie. She will do that with Pookie. Now, I want to start off by saying, does it surprise you that this woman is delusional, right? She had some good takes. I'm not disagreeing with that, but she thinks she's a dime.
No, she thought she was dropping a gem. She thought she was saying stuff that we didn't already know. She thought she was about to blow somebody's mind. Wait till they hear this. Like, bitch, we already knew that shit, bruh. We already know that girls make rules for certain niggas and break rules for other niggas, bro. That's not new news, bro. That's probably how it's always been, to be honest. It's just now more prevalent because of the access with these smartphones and social media and shit like that.
I think she's a baddie. Girl, you are average as hell. What are you talking about? You are a 5 at best. Okay, but she's like, oh, I'm a dime, for those who don't know. But luckily for me, you know, so I could see past that and try to see if she has any other things to say that might be worthy. And she did. Okay? She did. She says that for every bad chick you're spending money on, sending cash apps to, buying her stuff, there's a nigga fucking for free. Yeah, and he don't even like her. She don't even get a text back. Guys, this is why it's not worth chasing women.
We don't follow her on Instagram. We don't like none of her pictures. Right? We not spending no unnecessary time. Matter of fact, if we ever get something to eat, she paying. Bro, come on, man. Or she putting in at the least. And then we cracking her back. Man, come on, bro. While you over here, all in her stories, falling for her thirst traps. Trying to take her on dates, do all this little goofy shit, bruh. Man, come on, bruh.
It's not, okay? It's not worth.
But this is not every woman, though. That's one thing we gotta remember, though. This is not all women. This is where personal discernment comes in as a man, bro. You should be able to look at a woman like this and tell, like, man, look, bro, I'm not about to take her serious. She's not serious. Why am I going to take her serious and she's not serious, bro? You can look at a woman and tell which one is serious and which one playing.
Women, okay? Chivalries. None of that shit's worth it. Why? Because Tyrone gets to hit it and quit it whenever the fuck he's ready. Yeah. Yeah. And she let him borrow the whip. And she give him money to spend. You know who found out about this? DJ Academics. His girl was cheating on him with some brokies and giving those brokies the money that Academics just gave them. Yeah.
Well, DJ Academics didn't choose wise when it came to women, bro. He chose a bop. He chose an Instagram bop. Like, this the one thing we gotta separate, bro. The women that's out here for the selfish reasons and the women that's actually out here that are good women. Like, we gotta remember, bro, this does not represent all women, bro. I'm pretty sure it's a woman that looks similar to her that has a much better mindset, and just that mindset alone makes her way more attractive. You know, she could have an identical twin, and her twin could be more attractive than her just simply because of her mindset, bro. Like, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Making Jersey look crazy, okay? Okay, making Jersey look crazy. But shout out to my boy. Either way, I'm just trying to say, remember this. Alpha fucks and beta bucks. You got to choose a side. You want to be the alpha? You want to be the beta? It's up to you, okay? It's up to you. Anyway, I thought this video was very interesting as well. Take a look.
Bruh, you made it this far into the video and you haven't hit the like button yet.
Damn.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
What's up with all that Instagram shit?
I'm glad you asked. Follow me on Instagram.
They ain't too hungry in this bitch.
One time I went on a date with this girl, and she ended up driving on the date. I don't know why, but I just remember she was like, "Can I pick you up?" I was like, "Sure, whatever, cool. I don't give a fuck." So she picks me up. We go on a date. I'm on some passenger princess shit. Nevertheless, we fuck around, come back home from a date. The date was cool. It was cool. We had a good time, right? Get back to my crib. I'm about to get out the car, go inside. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cool. She's not giving no signs that she's trying to do anything else. I'm like, cool. Like, it was good chopping it up with you. I had a good time. As I'm getting out of the car, she looks over. She's like, "You good? Like, you got everything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm straight." She's like, "You don't want no head or nothing?" I was like, "One more time? Excuse me?" What she said? She said, "No head. Like, you good?" I was like, "Of course I would love some head. What kind of question?"
Yeah, you should have offered it when I was in the car. You should have let me drive home while you were slobbing and bobbing. And I'll make sure I'm going slow over those speed bumps. I will make sure I'm you know what I'm saying? Limousine breaking that shit over the speed bumps so your head don't bop up and down and give me a paper cut. You know what I'm saying? Bite me by accident. You feel me? But I'm saying this to say that this girl went out her way for this dude, bro. She picked him up. She probably even paid the bill.
Man, look, I don't know if I had a woman pick me up just simply for the fact I don't know what her intentions is. She could be trying to set me up. Bro, at least if I drive, I got a way out. If I'm getting picked up, I'm completely dependent on somebody else.
And she might have drove another nigga's car, and when she dropped him off, he wasn't even giving her any pressure.
Hey, that part too. She took another nigga car, and now he done hopped in the car with her and another dude car. Now this dude probably done hopped in somebody else's car looking for his car. He find it and see her topping the nigga off in his car. Bruh, you get caught up in some bullshit. His feelings get the best of him. He was like, "What the fuck?" And now you died.
Wasn't even trying to hit it. And she looked back and say, "You want some hit?" Now, you got to be careful. Because it reminds me of that time that someone got dropped off an Uber, that weird-ass video, where that dude asked him, you know what I'm saying, asked another dude if he wants something. So you got to check to see if that was a girl or a guy. But, you know, he probably was on a date with a girl. I'm just saying. It just reminded me of that creepy-ass video of that dude. I don't know if you guys remember that clip. If you do, let me know in the comments. Either way, I think this is
It's too many variables that could have took place. The ultimate point is, as a man, you need to have as much leverage and control over the situation as possible to avoid as much bullshit as possible. Because it's too much room for bullshit to happen in a situation like this.
Example, what I'm talking about. Alphas get preferential treatment, okay? And women specialize in this. This is where, again, men and women, we agree upon this, okay? We want bedroom activities, okay? What do Destro call it? Uber Beats. Yeah, let me get some Uber Beats. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
This is called negging, and this is for loser men. So this is a guy that I was talking.
It's called what?
Negging, and this is for loser men.
Negging.
So this is a guy that I was talking to a few years ago, actually, and I remember we stopped dating because he wasn't clear on his intentions, why he wanted to pursue me or why he wanted to date me. So I said, that's not something that I want to do, I wish you well, blah blah blah. But he texted me this, and I just have been thinking about it because this is not flirting. This dialogue is not flirting. Jokes are only a joke if you and I are both laughing. If you're laughing and I'm feeling a little icky, friends, relationships, that's negging. So he says, what do you do for Thanksgiving? Obviously not cook. Do you go out to eat? Because you can't cook. And these are like 5 minutes apart. And I say, oh, you're adorable when you try to get a rise out of me, Vito. Because I'm thinking he's gonna be like, just kidding, like, ha ha ha. But no, he continues. Sorry. I just remember even your dog didn't like your food. I saw the dog licking his butt to get the taste out of his mouth. It's okay, you have other qualities. Good thing you're smart and sweet, but you just can't cook or be funny. And those two very things are very important. Have a great day. Thanks. And I said, listen, I hope you find the man.
I don't want to hear what you gotta say. She gonna try to cook with this. But we know Vito is probably telling the truth. I'm gonna take Vito's word in this. Now, ladies, first of all,
Alright, look, even if he is right and her cooking is trash, I don't understand why he went off on her in the mess. And first, why is her shit green, first of all? She got him saved as yuck. But she got him saved, though. Look, man, this is all goofy. This is all goofy, bruh. She could have kept this one in the vault, to be honest, man. To be honest, bruh.
this is not negging. Okay, negging is not this negative. Negging is just teasing a girl, okay, joking with a girl, okay? This is not negging. He's cooking you. He's roasting you right now.
But see, me personally, like I always say, I don't be doing all this texting, bro. I'm not a texting type of dude. We either on the phone, FaceTime, or we meeting in person, bro. Fuck all this texting, bro. This texting gets us nowhere.
Right? Now, it's funny because this is a guy she talked to years ago, so why are you bringing it up now? A dude made fun of you in the way and said you can't cook, and you're bringing him back up in 2026. Tell me why. Right? And it's funny because she said they stopped talking because he was unclear with his intentions. Meaning, that's code word for he hit it and did not commit. So Vito was clapping them cheeks. Now, this is an attractive girl. I'm not going to lie. You know, if you want me to show proof, she's in a rope here. I can show proof right here.
Okay.
This is an attractive girl.
Thumbnail.
Very attractive, right? Look at her. Busty and everything. Okay? And she probably gave it all to Vito very easy. You know, a lot of these black girls, the minute they seen White Zaddy, they jumping. Okay? Because they think they just hit the lotto. They don't realize that some White Zaddies live in West Virginia. Okay? They're from the sticks. But what's funny about this, even though this is an attractive girl, I want to show you this. This is something I really want to show you. Take a look at this video.
I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I have a little bit of a bald spot. And what I like to do to fix that is use this root touch up. And
First of all, is she getting paid for this promotion? Because if not, she just wanted to spread that business out. You know what I'm saying? Even the caption says, is this a safe place? Is this a safe space? Look, I got a strong feeling that whatever business y'all got, she gonna spread that on the internet for everybody else to know. Like, shawty, that was our business, not the world's business.
spray it.
Cause if she could expose herself like this, imagine what she do with your business, nigga. We just saw the text thread. Like, come on.
A little further away. until, you know, it's giving
Bro, how many females out here bald headed for real?
no bald spot. And it just fills it in a little bit. No, but it looks natural.
Now, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is an attractive girl. But not only does she got a Becky cap on, but her real hair is balding.
Hey, if a girl fine enough, she can be bald. You know what I'm saying? If she's really beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think personally, from what I can see anyway, she could probably pull off the bald look. You know, she pretty as a bitch. And she brown skin, that's my favorite. Yeah, she could probably pull off being bald, bro. Or like a low cut.
Really here is balding, and this is why a lot of times you might see a girl think she's so beautiful, bro. You don't realize the levels of insecurity she has. The levels. Again, like I said, this is an attractive girl. I ain't gonna take that away from her, okay? But she's bald, okay? She got the barber enhancements on, okay? So don't touch her hair, okay? You might get the Jalen Brown. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I walk into the CVS. I walk past a gentleman. The gentleman goes, "You're so beautiful." "Thank you." Keep it moving. I go collect what I need to collect. Join the line. He's on the line in front of me. He turns around and he goes, "Are you taken?" I said, "Taken from what?" And he goes, "Are you married?" With his finger up. I said, "Why?" And he goes, "'Cause you're beautiful." I said, "Okay, thank you." And then he looked at me and turned around. Right? And so when men are interested in a woman, right? When they think a woman is beautiful and they want access to her, the only thing they're concerned about is if there's another man in the picture. They never ask, "Do you think I'm attractive? Are you interested in me? Do you feel like being bothered?" None of that matters. The only thing that matters is if there's a man barring entry. This is why I never say I have a man. I don't need to parade a man around to reject men. I have a man, that's why I can't give you my phone number. No, I don't give you my phone number because I don't want to. I'm not interested in you. I never use that. Because that's not the reason why I don't.
This is misery, bro. Like, at this point, you just trying to find something to be mad about. You know what I'm saying? This is miserable. Why get mad about something that's not necessary to get mad about? You even want to be in control on how you reject a person. That's crazy, bro. If you already gonna reject them anyway, it don't matter what the reason is. You rejecting the motherfucker. Like, come on, bro. Now you want to control how you reject him.
To give you access to me. Because the fact is, nothing stops humans from interacting with each other. Marriage don't stop. Y'all know y'all single husbands be out there, right?
Yeah, but he can't do it by himself. Like, we have to have a willing participant to participate in the debauchery, right? It ain't just me and I'm not getting no energy back. Bro, I promise you she won't get this type of energy to a man that she perceives as higher value than herself.
So nothing stops people from doing what they want to do. So I don't use that as a reason. I'm not giving you my phone number because you're a stranger, not because I have a man, right? I'm not talking to you.
Wait, what? Guys, does this make my brain is frying right now? She's like,
she wants the sense of knowing that she rejected you off of her own merit and off of her own power, not because of some man. That it's bro, this is a new level of, like, I don't know, bro. She just wants to feel like it's because of her, not because of some man.
oh yeah, the only thing a man's concerned about, he don't really want to know if you like him or not. He wants to know, yeah, if you got a man. That's the only thing that matters to him. These men are so stupid. You didn't ask me if I like you. Lady, I'm trying to be polite. If you got a man, I don't think I'm supposed to be talking to you. But she found some way to demonize us, double checking to make sure that we're not talking to somebody's wife or somebody's woman. Why would I ask you?
And that ain't nothing but respectful, right? Ain't it respectful? How do we make something respectful disrespectful?
If you're attracted to me or if you desire me, if you're taken. Like, we're trying to show respect, and she got a problem with the respect. And then she goes on to say, that relationships don't stop people from talking to other people. So she's pretty much suggesting that she's not even a faithful woman. That had you been her type, had you been attractive, if she thought you were easy on the eyes, she would have gave you access. The reason why she's not denying you access, it has nothing to do with her man. It has everything to do with the fact that she don't think you're better than her man. Can you imagine that? And she thought she was talking about how bad men were. Oh, yeah. You see how dumb men are? Yeah. A wife, a husband, having a husband, that don't stop nobody. Wow.
Yeah, because a man saying you have a man is also saying you have protection, right? That's protection, directly or indirectly. That's protection from outside forces, from outside threats. You have a man. You have a protector. You have a provider. You have a man, right?
Why am I walking around with that energy that you might cheat anyway? Why would that be my default? And you think something's wrong with men? You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And then she writes in the caption, most women only want 20% of the men. Made my case. She will monkey branch the nigga she's with. Guys, this is why I say to you, it's unfortunate. I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't this way. A lot of these girls are only good for sex. That's the one thing men and women can agree upon is a cheek clapping.
And this goes back to the question I asked earlier. Would women want to date men that didn't want anything from them? Hypothetically speaking, right? Because everybody wants something from somebody. But hypothetically speaking, if a man was to date a woman, court a woman, spend money on a woman, spend time with a woman, and do all these great things, but he wanted nothing in return, like nothing, would women want that? But look, man, y'all like the video. Like, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?
There's some real shit going on outside. And we in here talking about bullshit.